Welcome to our 10-minute morning workout. Little light cardio, low impact today. Let's get moving. Just a little boxer, get light on the feet. Get the hands up. Full body movement here. Let's boost our mood and elevate our energy right away. Get those good vibes flowing. We're going to focus on a few sleeping tips today. Lots of people struggle with sleep. There's so many things that we can do. Tried and tested techniques to help us sleep. Let's just keep moving. Little kick. So just a forward. Get the arms involved. The number one thing that we can do to improve our sleep quality is to be physically active. There's just no doubt about it. The more you move, the more active you are, we're going to tire the body. Think of 100 years ago when people, maybe even a little longer than that, but when people were constantly in movement, they had to get up and move to do everything. Everything was a chore. Washing their clothes, getting food, water, shelter, constant movement. They never had trouble sleeping. They were just physically exhausted. So find ways to be physically active throughout your day. The more you move, the better you'll sleep. There's no doubt about it. Let's just move to the side a bit. Little side jack, step jack, excuse me. Another great tip is when we eat and what we eat, certainly, but if you can stop eating a minimum 2 hours before bedtime is really going to help your quality of sleep. Digestion takes a lot of energy. When we eat right before we sleep, it also inhibits our melatonin production, a chemical hormone that makes us feel tired. So really try to stop eating at least a couple hours before bedtime. Oh yeah, check it out. Let's go a little side to side. Increasing a range of motion, getting the heart rate up. Just gonna feel great after this workout and have a few extra tools in our tool belt to increase our well-being by sleeping a little bit better. We know that people that sleep in a dark and cool bedroom, you want it to be a little bit cooler than normal. Sleep better. If you can adjust the temperature, cool your room, you'll absolutely sleep better. Setting up the bedroom, white noise, a fan possibly, some kind of noise that blocks out all the other sounds can be hugely beneficial. Set your room up for success. Prioritize sleep. Make it a real priority. And start telling yourself, change your mindset. If you're like, I don't sleep well, I'm a bad sleeper. No, sleeping is natural. It's normal. It's a huge part of being human. We sleep for a third of our lives. Change your mindset. I'm a great sleeper. Just set yourself up for it. Take on a few of these tips and happy days. Okay. Just a nice butt kick. Get that leg up there. Our screen consumption certainly affects our sleeping. If you can cut all screens off an hour before bed, it can be brilliant. Maybe we read before bed, some type of meditation, box breathing, some kind of mindfulness. Learning to pay attention and focus can be brilliant before bed. A bit of a brain dump can also be useful. Let's get the arms going now. You're like me and you can ruminate and think too much. If you sit down with a pen and paper at the end of the day, write all your frustrations out, everything maybe that didn't go right, just things that annoyed you, and you get it written down, then you can let it go. Okay, day wasn't perfect, this went wrong, no problem. I can improve on that tomorrow. Whatever it is, just write it down. Okay, That's done with. I've dealt with that. Now I can relax. So finding a few before bedtime techniques that work for you. Matthew Walker wrote a great book, Why We Sleep. It's the real Bible, if you will, I think. Brilliant. There's so much information in there. Could be useful for you. Okay. Let's pick up the pace. I was doing these HIIT workout. So, sort of a run. We're going to go as fast as you like. But another tip is incorporating a HIIT workout into your day, or you really ramp it up, giving 100% effort. Let's go. That sprint, 30 seconds with 90 seconds of rest for 6 rounds, tried and tested. That will tire out the body, tire out the mind, and will help you to sleep so much better. So the HIIT, yes, let's just go for a little walk. Something to incorporate into your evening routine. A nice gentle walk outdoors before bed. After that evening meal, eat. I'm going to go to bed in 2 hours. I have my alarm set. I eat, go for a walk, journal, meditate, do some light stretching. Prioritize sleeping. Like set yourself up. Do it, these number of things like you would setting yourself up for success. You got to put your running shoes on, your workout kit to work out and set its time aside. Plan for sleep. There's a lot of information here. Just choose one to start with that. And then add on just walking. But that light evening walk can make a huge difference. Aids in digestion, calms the body, calm the mind. It's the mind really, right? We're overthinking, we're not sleeping. So if we can tire out the body, more likely to sleep. I'm going to tie my shoe. Ooh, just a couple more exercises for today. If you can't do the jumping jack, do the step jack, but I'm going to jumping jack for a bit here. Caffeine obviously affects our sleep. Good rule of thumb, no caffeine after noon, after 12 o'clock. Keep your caffeine intake till the morning. And that can definitely help. Alcohol, 0 is best. It really does disrupt our sleep. It might help us. We think we fall asleep more quickly, but we don't sleep well. We don't get into those REM cycles. And what you eat matters. The more whole natural foods you can eat. Eliminate, remove processed foods as much as possible, certainly ultra processed and sugar. There's nothing that you haven't heard before. Start adapting some of these things though. The more and more you incorporate, the better you sleep, the better you feel. There's no doubt about it. Okay, let's cross body. I'm going to stretch it out and finish it here with pull your heart rates up a bit. Body's warm. I really think our well-being, our health, it's more about back to basics. There's so much information out there. I like to think, what did my mother used to say to me? Eat your vegetables before you get dessert. Go outside and play with your friends. Get to bed early. limiting your screen time. Honestly, it's what we've been taught. And I know this is easier said than done, but don't stress about it. Take some small steps. Empower yourself with information. Let's take on a few different protocols that work for you, and it'll happen. A mindfulness practice can make a big difference too, to help you to sleep. All it is, to me, meditation is simply the mind wanders. We bring it back. I say, oh, I can't sleep. I bring my mind back to my breathing. Oh, sleeping's so difficult. Why is this so hard for me? No, notice my mind wander. Come back to my breathing. Counting sheep. We all learn to count sheep. It's just a way to distract you, to take your mind and focus it on something that's not the thoughts that are not helping you to sleep. So let's just bring our attention right here now to the breath. The mind wanders. To bring it back. Just be. Shake it out. Go and be super active today and have the best sleep ever tonight. Comment, job done, and add a tip of something you found that's been really useful that helps you to maximize your sleep so we can help to inspire others. See you tomorrow.